Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the featherweight bout between Joanderson Brito versus Westin Wilson. And how I feel about this one right here, is I'm going lock confidence Joanderson Brito to beat Westin Wilson. So not Westin, Oregon, but Westin Wilson, going high confidence Joanderson Brito to beat Westin Wilson. Yeah, I think Westin Wilson just one of these sacrificial lambs. Like they couldn't find nobody to fill in the spot, so they just chose this fighter from like a low, they picked a low tier fighter who was willing to come into the UFC out the bunch short notice. So guys like this typically are lambs to the slaughter, and this is no different. This is about as lamb to the slaughter as it gets. Westin Wilson is a guy that I don't think by no means should ever be in the UFC. Like that's his mind's being. Like no insult to him, I just think he's not UFC caliber by any means. And the way he's making the UFC is how his only path to making the UFC. Like he wouldn't be good enough to get in the UFC. He couldn't win a contender series fight. He couldn't, do it enough justice on the Ultimate Fighter to get into the UFC. I know you can make it to the UFC not by winning the Ultimate Fighter, but by being on the Ultimate Fighter. But I think he would be, matter of fact, I think he would get knocked out probably in the trying to make it on the show. So yeah, he really has no out path to the UFC except the one he's taking. But yeah, I think it's probably like a one and done or two and done. By the way, it's gonna be locked, easy money, probably both times out. And yeah, I just think he don't really have no real skill set to deal with Brito. I think Brito can just mix him up, not mix him up, but just steamroll him on the feet, steamroll him on the ground. And I think that's gonna steamroll him on the ground. He can go out there, probably crack with some big shots, pick him up, drag him to the mat, slam him to the mat, and then pound on him, find that sub, and just tap him out first round. Easy work, easy money, easy work, lock confidence. Just make it look easy like it should be easy for Brito. I don't think there's gonna be no real much to it. And Brito's aggressive fighter. He's gonna go out there be aggressive, and he's gonna go out there and get that finish. He's not a fighter that's like fill you out too much. He's a fighter that's go out there and enforce his will upon you. And I think he will do that against Wilson, and I think he'll get him out of there in the first round. And I'm gonna say by submission. So in this one, I have Joanderson Brito via first round submission.